guys. This isn't really how I kind of expected my weekend to start. I guess the best way to start would be at the beginning of yesterday. So Friday, I woke up at about 3:30 in the morning with the worst stomach pain I have ever felt. And it only was getting worse. And because I absolutely refuse to be a weenie about anything, I ignored it. And I was dizzy, I was nauseous, I was throwing up. I basically just spent all Friday in bed. I did absolutely nothing. I texted my husband sometime, I don't know, like around 2 o'clock maybe. I never really slept. I was just trying to keep the pain to like a bare minimum. But I managed to eat a little bit of yogurt. I had a little bit of water. None of it stayed down. I finally texted him. I said, "You're going to have to feed tonight. I can't even get out of bed." And I am usually, other than when my migraines hit me that bad, I'm usually never that sick that I can't at least make it to the barn. And so he got home. I have no clue what time he even got home. I just know that about 6:30, he came upstairs to change and asked me what I was doing. And I said, "I'm about to call you and have you take me to the hospital." I was in such pain. There was no way I could handle it anymore. So off to the emergency room we went, ended up with appendicitis, which is what I figured I had. And by 11, it was probably 10:30, 11 o'clock, they were taking me up to the OR to have my appendix taken out. Thankfully, it did not rupture. We found out later, once the surgeon had gone in and actually removed it, that it had shriveled up and died. I didn't know appendix did that. I thought it was either a rupture or a whatever. I didn't know they could die on you. But yeah, so I'd been having like some weird stomach issues for like the last 6 weeks. And I thought I just had like a weird stomach bug that just would never go away. And it was just kind of hit and miss. It was never anything really, it was annoying. Never really made me stop having to work or to do anything. It was just an inconvenience. But when my husband told the surgeon that after he came out while I was still waking up, my husband made mention of it. He says, "Yeah, that was probably the appendix dying off for the last 6 weeks." So needless to say, I got through that, no longer have an appendix, was not planning on spending my entire Friday being sick, having to go through surgery. And we got home, I think about 2:30 Saturday morning. But it's done, it's taken care of, I guess, this morning. And so yeah, now I am just taking pain pills to keep the pain to a bare minimum. They made like 3 little incisions to go in and take that out. He said it had shriveled up to the size of a shrimp. So it was dead and gone and done. So that's always fun. Learn new things. But I'm basically on bed rest today. I'm doing absolutely nothing. I've been told by my husband I can do nothing. We'll see how long this lasts. I'm not good at doing nothing. So I really have no idea what this next week is going to bring. I'm going to try and get caught up on videos and get those posted. And yeah, we'll see how things go as we progress. I'm hoping that within a couple days, I'll at least be able to get out of the house and be a little more mobile. according to the doctor, I'm not supposed to lift anything more than 10 pounds for the next 2 weeks and nothing more than 20 pounds for the next 4 weeks after that. That probably won't happen. We'll try, but it probably won't happen. I have a lot to do. I don't have time for this. So that's where we're at. That's going to be today's going to, this is today. This is me. I'm going to sit here. I've got my cross stitch that I've been working on. It's usually my winter project, but I think I'm going to work on that a little bit today and just relax and hope that the air that they pumped in to make the incisions and pull that out is going to go away a little bit so I don't quite feel so bloated. And then by tomorrow, hopefully I will feel a little bit better and be able to get out of the house and do something, because I'm already getting antsy just sitting here. Well, I've made it out of the house. I did make it out of the house yesterday for a little bit. Bumps hurt bad. And apparently turning the car hurts. I did make it out of the house for a little bit yesterday. I had enough of being in the house all day on Saturday that I told my husband I wanted to go for a drive. And that was kind of a dumb idea because there ain't a smooth road in our whole county. So I was hurting pretty bad by the time we got back, but it was nice getting out. That's all I really cared about, was just being out of the house. So I got out for a little while yesterday, and I've been in the house most of today. It's pretty crummy and cold anyway, but I need to feed because there's nobody else really to do it. My daughter's doing homework, and then she's got class tonight, and I have no clue when my husband will be home, and I don't really want him out until 9-10 o'clock again tonight like he has been the last couple nights. So I figure if I start now, it's like 3 o'clock, if I start now, I might be done by 6 or 7 tonight. I'm well aware there is some stuff I will not be able to do. Okay, I am very well aware. I cannot haul the water up to my chickens. Okay, I'm well aware that's not going to happen. I'm not going to be able to throw the hay bales over the gate to feed the moms and the lambs. I'm well aware that's not going to happen. I thought about opening the gate and rolling the hay bales in. I don't know that I can do that either. So I'm going to do what I can. That way there is a minimal amount of what he needs to do when he gets home, which is going to make some of the sheep very angry because they won't get fed. But for the majority of them, everything should get done, and I will feel better about having accomplished something rather than just sitting on my butt in the house all day, because it's driving me batty. Okay, let's see if we can do this gently, carefully, and without pulling anything. sheep on the wrong side of the fence out there. Yep, I'm coming. You guys aren't hardly eating your hay at all. But we're just trying to shove as much feed to these guys as possible. I think you're just using it as bedding is all you're doing. No, you're not even hardly eating it. Got tons of grass out there still though. And the majority of these will go away on this coming weekend. Anybody have babies? I didn't see any of my cameras, but I thought maybe there was a chance. Oh, it wasn't. Oh, okay. Hold that thought. On Saturday, my husband told me we had lambs, and he just said the black ewe had them. And I thought it was the pure black ewe in there that had them. No, it's my crazy Cosmo girl that had them. So she had a set of twins. Hello, sweet girl. You're a freaking menace. Hello. I know, he told me the wrong black ewe. But they're both girls. You did good. It's a good mom. And you actually like them. And this one, I've got to get her vaccinated and marked and get her and her lambs out of here. They've been in here for a bit. Well, I guess since Friday. So, is that right? Friday? No, they've been here longer than that. Anyway, they need out. Hello, sweet girl. Yes, you kind of want to be friendly. You're just not too sure yet. So I need, maybe if my daughter has time tomorrow before she has school, she can come help me with these two. Hey, my Herman. You hungry? You're always hungry. That's a dumb question. Come here. Whew. This could be difficult. I'm not sure I can bend to get his food out. Hold on. Don't knock me over. Hold on. Nope, don't knock me over. Herman, don't knock me over. Oh, damn it. Don't knock me over, dude. You're not listening. Oh, that hurt. Oh, dummy. That really hurt. You don't listen well. Okay. Next project. Ooh. I was hoping I could get him fed before he came over. But apparently I'm moving slower than he is right now. Okay. Last group of sheep to do. Birds and dogs. Water what I can. My husband will have to do the big pen and take water to the birds up in the chicken coop, because there's not a chance I can do that. Okay, this may have been a really dumb idea, but I feel accomplished. I cannot stand just sitting doing nothing. I need to be out moving. I need to be out doing. So this makes me feel productive, even if it's the only thing I've done all day. I was pretty close with my time. It's just a little before 6 o'clock. Whoa. And I am done. I just have to grab dog food for the house. And my daughter came down before she left for class. Just told her instructor she was going to be late. Finished the last of the feeding for me so that my husband, when he got home tonight, wasn't down here till very late trying to finish up what needed done.